everyone, welcome back to JP WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and having a good end to your week, and have had a good week so far as well. But this is the preview of West Ham's 7th home game of the 24-25 Premier League season, where we welcome London rivals Arsenal to the London Stadium for a 5:30 kickoff this Saturday afternoon, live on Sky Sports, our second Sky Sports appearance this week. But as always, guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor, 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, along with some very nice Arsenal gear, as you can see from the icon that's up here, along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts made by Admiral and Umbro, so go check those out as well. There is some new retro gear in there from the West Ham side. There's 2000 and 2001 whiteout and blackout shirts, so go check those out as well. When any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area, and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they are currently supporting over 70, probably close to, if not over 80 separate food banks by the time of this recording. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to your respective club shop if there's any gooners watching, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. But if you want to make a donation directly to the charity and you don't want to make a purchase through the affiliate link, that's perfectly fine. In the description below there is their Just Giving Fund link, so £1, £2, £5, whatever you can afford, guys. Believe me, every single penny helps. So as always, there's going to be timestamps in the description below, so go check those out as well. Ideally, I'd like you to stay around for as long as you can, but if you can't, just by all means, please do feel free to jump to the section that you want. And of course, please do make your comments at any point of the video. Just don't ask, just don't wait for me to say stuff. And of course, please do like, share and subscribe. So as always, let's start off with the remaining of the video by talking about the officials. The referee, unfortunately, is Anthony Taylor. His assistants are Gary Bestwick and Adam Nunn. The fourth official is Bobby Madley, so it just gets worse and worse. On VAR, we have Michael Salisbury, and his assistant is Mark Scholes. So yeah, I'm not really too happy about that, but it's Sky Sports on a Saturday afternoon, or Saturday evening technically, so we'll see what it is. Now, of course, there's going to be some stuff from one of the, I think it's the Irons fan base, I think, or whatever they call themselves. The club is trying to push for everybody to get into their seats for at least 10 minutes prior to kick-off, because there's going to be some celebratory signage and stuff, signage going around and stuff, especially in the Bobby Moore lower. So it's nice for us to do it for a change. It's normally out in the in what used to be the old West Stand. Sorry, no, the East End, I should say. So yeah, but anyway, so our last 6 games at home against Arsenal, including, but trying to forget the 6-0 drubbing we had towards the end of last season. Our last 6 home games against Arsenal show we've won twice, drawn twice, and lost 3 times, scoring 8 and conceding 16. If we hadn't have conceded those 6 goals, we probably would have conceded about 11 or 12 by now. Now, J-Lo has never managed against Arsenal according to Transfer Market, so this will be an interesting one. Now, Arsenal's table position, as of the time of this recording, they are joint 3rd with Chelsea, 4th in the table after 12 games, winning 6, drawing 4, and losing twice, scoring 12 goals and conceding 9 goals as well. 7 points ahead of us on 22 points. According to the footystats.com away Premier League table, Arsenal are 8th in the table, winning twice, drawing twice, and losing twice, scoring 6 and conceding 6. So very, very clean numbers there for them. Now, Arsenal's style of play is, of course, as we know, attacking down the right-hand side, controlling the game in the opposition's half and playing with aggression. They are very strong at attacking down both wings, but obviously predominantly on the right. And they are strong at creating scoring chances and defending set pieces, but they are weak at defending against long shots. Now, in terms of players to look out for, on the road, their highest goal scorer so far this season is Magalhaes with 2 goals, with Martinelli, Trossard, Calafiore and Partey all right behind him on a goal each. Now, Saka is their highest assister on the road with 3 assists and has been past fit for this week's football, typical. So we definitely need to keep an eye out for him, as we do for Kai Havertz, who's their highest aerial duel winner on the road with an average aerial duels 1 of 3 per game. Now, looking at Arsenal injuries, Tomiyasu is ruled out with a knee injury at the time of this recording, so no sign of when he will be fit yet. Ben White is ruled out until early March due to a knee injury, and Tierney is out until next week due to a thigh injury, so basically the beginning of December, from what I understand. Now, I understand there's a bit of issue with Declan Rice, who's still got toe problems, times, but like Gary Lineker back in those days. So it's not really sure if he's going to be on the bench or be in the starting 11. Knowing our bloody luck, he's going to be on the starting 11, isn't he? So, but anyway, turning to West Ham. I'm still, like a lot of us, are buzzing about the Geordie win. 2-0, absolutely fantastic result, and we had a great watch along. It was a little bit arduous because everyone was so nervous, but yeah, it was a good game to watch overall. And of course, guys, yes, it still did happen. Now, I do think the fan base, like it always does, is getting a little bit over enthusiastic about the victory. Yes, it was brilliant. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think that's the game where J-Lo has found his perfect starting 11 yet. I think he's very, very close to it. We had some to basically sum up the 2 hours that we were talking about. I think Soler had an absolutely blinding performance, his best of the season so far. Pakatawa showed improvement, but it's still a little bit shaky here and there. Wan-Bissaka was unbelievable, scored his goal as well, of course. Fantastic from that point of view. His first ever goal for West Ham. It was any other day that's bouncing on the outside like it did, like Bowen's chance. Kudus' chance against Everton, which, by the way, I'd literally forgot about that Everton game. It was so fucking boring. I'd completely forgotten about that, and so I do think that was our third or fourth clean sheet of the season. I think at least of the Premier League season, anyway. Yeah, something like that. If I'm wrong, let me know how many clean sheets we've kept so far. But anyway, J-Lo will miss this game as a manager because he picked up his third yellow in the victory against the Geordies because of that stupid bloody foul that I should say the rolling about for ridiculousness is never the point. But so it looks like Pablo Sanz, his number 2, is going to be on the touchline. He's the guy that's shouting out instructions in the Rush Green videos. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see him on the touchline. Now, Alvarez 100% should be back for this game after serving his 5 yellow suspensions. Now, this has confused a lot of people this season, and this needs to be clarified very, very quickly by the FA and the Premier League and all the rest of it. Because what was supposed to happen is if you picked up suspensions in the cup games, that was supposed to stay in the cup games, and if you did that in the Premier League, then it was any league, then that's supposed to stay in the league. But apparently for us, everything blended together. But anyway, this is the last game that Kudus is going to be missing out of his extended suspension, so he should be back for the Leicester game. Todibo is a doubt for this game due to a stomach injury, but it's the same stomach injury that he had during just before the Newcastle game as well, so I'm guessing he's going to be all right for this. Fulkrug is apparently making progress. The club seems to be a little bit more optimistic in terms of, from what I'm hearing from ITKs, in terms of his return, but it doesn't seem 100% yet, but I'm guessing it from the information we're getting. It looks like they may be targeting the Leicester game, or if not, probably the Wolves game for his return. And boy, oh boy, do we need a proper striker up front. Don't get me wrong, Antonio played phenomenally well. Bowen was played out of his skin, was brilliant. But Leicester's on the 3rd of December, so a very, very quick turnaround towards the end of this month and the start of next month, because obviously next Tuesday, on Tuesday we are playing Leicester at home, and then the following Monday Leicester away, I should say, and the following Monday we are playing Wolves at home. So a lot of games very quickly. So I do think one of those two, either this Arsenal game or the Leicester game, is going to have rotations. I'm not 100% sure which, because obviously it's not that much time between the Monday and the Saturday game, and then the Saturday and the Tuesday night game, and then obviously the Tuesday night game is going to be slightly different because it's going to be practically a week. So that's going to be slightly better. But I do think, obviously, this brings us quite nicely round to the starting 11. Now, I have made a starting 11 change. Not the one you think. But put your comments in the comments section, guys. Let me know what your starting 11 would be if you were in charge of West Ham. And this is the starting 11 that I would put out if I was in charge. Fabianski in goal, with a back four of Wan-Bissaka, Todibo, Kilman and Emerson. Soler in the hole, with Souček in front, supporting Gilherme, Ings and Somerville, with Bowen up front. So thank you very much, guys, for making it this far. I really do appreciate it. The reason why I've put Soler in for Rodriguez is the thing. I do think that he deserves to have another crack at the whip against a better side to see if he can keep that kind of almost like number 8 position in between the defensive midfield positions and the attack and the midfield positions in general. I thought he played phenomenally well there. He was very, very close to getting the man of the match as far as I'm concerned. But he didn't. Obviously, we talked about it. Mine was Somerville in the Geordie game. But guys, due to the Geordie preview, the numbers of people that are unsubscribed over the last 4 weeks have absolutely skyrocketed. It's now showing that just over 80.1% of you guys have not subscribed over the last 4 weeks. So thank you to everybody that has been watching these previews. We've had a couple of subscribers over the last few days, so thank you very much for those. So if you are enjoying the channel and you want to know more, then by all means, please do hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, make sure your notification bell is set to all. And if you're watching on your phone, because some people are watching it on the telly, but if you're watching it on your phone, go into your settings and make sure the notifications are set on YouTube as well, for that matter. But please do like this if you've enjoyed the video, and please do share if you know anybody that may be interested in knowing about this channel, or maybe just this video in general. But in the meantime, guys, as I say, on Sunday we'll have the full-time thoughts, unless it's an absolute mauling. Then that will come up very late on Saturday, but it's more than likely going to be on Sunday, because I'll probably be down the pub with my mates having a beer, like most of us will be. So guys, in the meantime, have a fantastic end to your week and a great weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday. All the best now. Take care.